Peace. So today is December the 26th. Making today's math, wisdom, equality. 2 plus 6 being 8. Showing and proving. Build and destroy. So the funny thing about the 2, the 6, and the 8 is that they all require or are really one of each other, because wisdom is the application of the knowledge, meaning the discernment or the deciding whether or not something will add to or build or destroy or take away from the equality of the cipher. So of course, the actions that you choose and the discernment that you put forth, plus the equality or lack thereof that you are utilizing while applying the knowledge, will show and prove in what is being built or destroyed within your cipher. Today's letter, of course, would be Z, the 26th, the last letter of the alphabet, which is Z stands for zig, zag, zig. Excuse me. And the zigzag zig represents the pathway from knowledge to wisdom to understanding, where the knowledge would represent the zig, the wisdom would represent the zag, and the understanding will represent the second zig. And the reason, in my opinion, that the two, that knowledge and understanding are the same, like it's not zigzag zug, it's zigzag zig, because knowledge is like the understanding that you have is of the knowledge, and also the wisdom that you have is the same as the knowledge being applied. The knowledge is more of a in this respect, knowledge and understanding are both one and the same, even though you have to take action to gain knowledge or gain an understanding. Not saying you don't have to work for it, but in that the wisdom is actually the application, where you're actually having to make a decision, make a choice. In that way, the knowledge and the understanding are passive, and the wisdom is active, which is the zigzag, and then bringing it back to the zig. Because your understanding is really just a clear picture of the knowledge you started with, and also how better to apply it next time. So by gaining understanding, the knowledge and the wisdom should both be strengthened in the understanding. So 1 and 2 make 3. As far as the letter I've been doing today, it would be W for wisdom. Which again, wisdom is the application or the doing or the striving of the knowledge. The total math for today will be, what's that? 26 is 8 and 7 is 15, which is knowledge, power. and refinement, showing, improving, equality. Which, again, as I've said before, knowledge is power, because the knowledge is the truth and the power is the force that comes from the truth. And they show and prove equality in that the truth should be the measuring stick for which we make ourselves right and exact. Therefore, we have to balance ourselves out to be aligned with the truth, which is already balanced in itself. So, like, so another way to look at the total math for today, or 15, showing, improving, 6 word quality, would be to look at the 15th letter of the alphabet, which is O, or cipher, and the 6th letter of the alphabet being freedom. So one way to look at this, like I was saying, is if the 15th letter is cipher, and that shows and prove freedom, this is how your cipher should show and prove freedom, or the ability to think for oneself. Cipher itself is CIPHER, and that can be broken down as CIP her, or if you ask me, it is C as in the 3rd letter of the supreme alphabet, which is CEE, to understand, with the mind's eye, and then I being I as in self. So C, understand, I. P is power, which, like I said, is the force of truth, the legwork behind truth, or no, that's not a good way to put it, the battery of truth. Yeah, the force. And then H would be he, her. E is equality, and then R is rule. So C, I, power, he, her, equality, rule. Or understand that I, or my power, lies within he and her, because equality rules. Showing and proving freedom, because everybody will have the ability to think for themselves as long as they can see our power, his or her equality rule, or cipher, because everybody's cipher really overlap, because the big cipher, the God, or God, is God, cipher is divine. We are all a part of this divine cipher. The all is one. Allah means all in all in Arabic. Really, what these numbers and letters, what I've been noticing myself from doing 2 math breakdowns and 2 letter breakdowns a day, is that with the math breakdowns and the letter that is going on the actual day, them corresponding is kind of like a given, because they are going true to the number. But when the letter that I'm on myself also corresponds to the grand scheme of what the 2 maths and the letter based on today actually is, that to me in itself shows the total correspondence of all of the principles and all of the qualities all balancing off each other, which is reinforces or shows and proves the truth within this wisdom. But again, this wisdom must be applied with equality, or equity, must be applied in a way that creates equity or value for the cipher. When we build, we should be adding on, and that add-on should create value or equity within the cipher. When we destroy, that taking away should still create value or equity within the cipher. The whole point is to build, even when in the midst of destruction. But peace, blessings, wisdom, equality to all those who choose to cipher. Y'all have a good one.